For centuries, the world was told that Africa, below the desert, had no cities, no kings, no art like this. Then this face came out of the earth. Deep in the sacred grove in West Africa, an explorer lifted it from the earth. A head of shining brass, so lifelike, so perfect, that he simply could not believe an African hand had made it. So he invented a story. This, he declared, must be the lost city of Atlantis. These faces must be the work of a vanished European race. He was wrong. There was no lost city, no borrowed genius, only Ile-Ife, a kingdom of gold and mastery deep in the forest of West Africa, where artists cast metal into living faces 600 years ago. And the world simply refused to believe its own eyes. They called this place the source, the place where the civilization began, the expansion of the human race. And this is where our story begins. Walk with me into the great market that beats at its very heart, Oja Oba, the king's market, spread out in the open right before the palace of the king himself. 1,000 voices rising as one. Yams and plantains stacked high, indigo cloth and blue glass beads catching the sun. The scent of kola nuts on the air, drums beating somewhere deep in the crowd. This was not merely a place to buy and sell. This was a very heartbeat of the kingdom. And every single treasure in that market began with the hands of its people. Out in the forest, the farmers, the true backbone of the empire, walked the rich red earth together as families, lifting yams as large as a child from the ground and laughing at the goodness of the harvest. Back in the city, the builders knelt shoulder to shoulder, pressing broken pottery into the ground in beautiful flowing patterns, so that even the streets beneath their feet were works of art. In the cool shade of the courtyards, the women wove. They wove the deep blue and white of ancestral aso-oke, rising thread by thread on the loom. While beside them, others strung the famous glass beads of Ife. The diviners, the philosophers, reading the ancient wisdom and passing the knowledge of 100 generations from elder to child. A city of farmers and kings, of artists and traders, of mothers and children and elders, all of them one people, all of them one family. Now imagine what the people like that could do together. Their fame traveled far beyond the forest. Traders come from the distant edge of the great desert, their donkeys heavy with clothes and salt, just to bargain for the bronzes of Ife. And moving quietly through it all, the wise ones, the Babalawo. And every great people has a father. His name was Oduduwa, the one the Yoruba to this very day still call the father of the race. For all his power, for all his glory, Oduduwa had only one son, Okanbi. Picture them together, the old king and his only son, walking in the palace courtyard, the whole future of a people resting on those small shoulders. And he taught him everything, the weight of the crown, the names of the ancestors, the love of the land, everything a father hopes to leave a son. Because Oduduwa understood a truth that every parent knows, that a legacy is not built of gold, it is built of family. And when his time came, they say Oduduwa did not die, but as other men died, he returned gently, peacefully into the earth of Ife, to the very source from which he had come, becoming one of the great ancestors that people still honor, still call upon to this very day. He was gone, but he was never truly lost. For he lived on in his son and in the 7 who would come after. The crown passed to Okanbi, the only son, and Okanbi gave the world a gift greater than any bronze. 7 children, 7 grandchildren of Oduduwa, born of one house, one blood, one source. And from these 7 would come kings. Kings who will carry the crown of Ile-Ife out into the wide world and raise up nations of their very own. One family was about to become a whole people. One family is about to create a whole civilization. 7 heirs, one sacred throne, one inheritance passed down from the source of the world itself. What they will do with it, how they will carry the blood of Ile-Ife to the farthest ends of the earth, would become the story of a nation. And that story is only just the beginning.